You ever think about the afterlife? Sometimes when I observe the actions of humanity, I think that either they don't believe in an afterlife or they just have absolutely no idea what to expect in the afterlife. And that was pretty much me for the majority of my life until 2020 when I experienced a visitation from the soul of Jesus when I was in the shower at my old man's house. And after that, I started to remember being a soul before I incarnated here in past lives. And one thing that I've come to realize is that we're all going to go through a life review. And so let's say you're in a relationship and you're going to go on a girl's trip or guy's trip, and you're going to act like you're single, you know, maybe cheat on your partner. There's going to come a time in your life where you go through a life review and you'll be sitting next to the soul of that person. And you'll be watching everything you did in this life. In 2015, I started working with shamans and energy healers, and I started working with this Akashic Records reader / shaman that once she saw the things I've been through and the experiences that I had, she became very jealous of my path. And not only that, she could also tell that I could see through her facade and tell that she was full of shit. And so she started sending me death spells, trying to get me to commit suicide. After I came to her in 2014, I attempted to commit suicide, and if it wasn't for Archangel Michael, I wouldn't be here. And a year later, I sought help in the spiritual community, and this woman started sending me death spells that had her own son commit suicide. And there's gonna come a time where this woman is sitting on the other side in the life review next to the soul of her son, and like everything's going to be exposed. There's going to be beings like Jesus, and it's like, here's someone who should know better, and yet here they're just acting like a complete imbecile. I had an individual come into my house and shed tears in front of a group full of people, talking about how the only thing that mattered was that his kids saw him in a good light. And this was an individual that came into my house with the intentions of robbing me. And everything that he did and planned out was going to be exposed in front of the souls of his kids, and they're going to see who he truly was. I had a woman put arsenic in my drink. And all this is going to be reviewed in front of high vibrational individuals like Jesus and the angels. When I heard the final words from the ex-head Satanist Anton LaVey, oh my, what have I done? I remember I was sitting there one night and I asked my guides and angels, I was like, what did he see that made him say that? Like, what was he shown? And I was shown an image of flames, and I was shown that he was being shown where his new home was going to be. And before he got there, he was going to experience all the pain and trauma he ever caused any human being on this planet. And that was just the appetizer. So imagine, you skin some kid's face, you rip his, the skin off of his face, you torture him, and then you drink his blood, and you think you're all high and mighty. And then you find out in the afterlife that you have to go through all the emotions and feelings that individual experienced. That was just the appetizer, and from what I was shown, he didn't live a very righteous life. So he was terrified of the appetizer before even going to hell. So, you might think you're doing things in secret, but everything that you're doing is being recorded in the Akashic Records, and everything that you do will be reviewed in front of many souls and higher vibrational beings. It's something to think about. That's all I got. Thanks for watching.